That's worse. Okay, let's quickly also check out this mail. Yeah, I'll take that. Maybe use that instead of the TDR. Okay, yeah, 4 shots in the mag is kinda meh. It does good damage though.
I am ready. Coming for you, Jeremy.
Better watch out, Jeremy.
Connected, but it hasn't activated yet. Pandora is still opening. Maybe it needs a siren's touch. Touch it I shall. As the nihilist said on his deathbed, here goes nothing. I understand now.
Oh. Also this.
Would you look at that?
You alright? Yes! So much power! And I am the conduit! Pandora's closing!
All right! It's working!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a stop to that.
COV incoming! Ava, keep them off Tanis!
On it.
This is it. You know what to do, Kill.
End of the road, superfan! For you, anyway. When Troy and I were kids, we'd stare up at the night sky and dream of becoming stars. Brightest in the galaxy, Troy always said. So we left this place behind.
Oh, hey.
Went to Pandora to become vault hunters ourselves. We'd open the vault of vaults and become the biggest stars in the galaxy.
Listen to me. This won't end the way you think it will. Trust me.
They seem so small now.
Wow, did he just open
Don't mention
automatically?
God. Now I'm gonna devour every last star in the universe,
Oh.
one by one, until nothing shines but me.
Okay, so this rifle is pretty interesting. Let's just ignore everyone. I want to demonstrate this rifle. So it has 3 shots like this. If you aim down sights, they're tighter. And if you stabilize it, it has like 7.
Wow,
Yeah.
look at the state here.
So let's try that. Okay, that's not bad, I guess, but the movement penalty hurts.
Decoy, deploy.
Also, Maya couldn't do this. Ouch.
Possible you picked
Nice.
the wrong battle. Let you do the work.
Okay, finally.
The arms of Tyree.
Almost done. She's here. Hang on, Ava. Oh, this for me? Haven't we done this before, Lil? I'm over it.
Hiya, Starlight.
Let me go!
Ah! I let you go once, and see how that turned out?
You scared old man! This is your fault! You kept us here when the universe should have been ours!
I gave you what I could.
I don't care! I'm gonna take what's mine! Ah!
I'm sorry, Starlight.
Typhon.
You gotta stop her. It's too late for me. Just promise me something. Don't be the last Vault Hunters.
We won't. He's gone. Pandora's to be ripped apart. If Tyreen leaches the Destroyer, that'll be the least of our problems. We have to stop her. Typhon bought us our lives, but we're running out of last chances. Lilith, I may have a shortcut to where Tyreen went. This machine works across interstellar distances. There must be a way... Yes, I can use the connection to Pandora to form a portal.
Of course.
Killer, we'd be dead 1,000 times over if it wasn't for you. I've been telling myself I still belonged on the front lines, but the leader needs to know when to stand aside and let a soldier do their job. This is your fight. It worked! It seems I can add time and space to the long list of things I have mastery over. It's time. The Destroyer is escaping. You ready, Killer?
Oh yeah, Commander. I am itching for a fight.
Okay. This ends on Pandora, one way or the other. Head through the portal and find Tyreen. We'll see you on the other side.
If I was Tyreen just now, I would have tried to also leech Ava and Tannis. Collect those siren powers like Pokemon. Alright, I'm gonna make a little cut here. Alright, so let's head on to Pandora. The Destroyer's Rift. So,
We're counting on
this map right here. Well, I guess I'll talk about this
Destroyer is
later.
ripping the planet apart. You have to stop Tyrene. Pandora's always been a hellhole, but it's our hellhole, damn it. Even if Tyrene is stopped, Elpis is far too close to Pandora. The Great Vault will continue to open. Let's worry about that when Tyrene is dead. One apocalypse at a time.
We're in orbit, VH. I got eyes on your fine ass from Sanctuary. Pandora's tearing itself a new one, but I ain't letting you fight that mega devil bitch alone.
Yeah, except you pretty much do. Anyway, there's still this here.
What is the Destroyer? It is a mouth with endless appetite. It is hate that never cools. It is the long shadow cast by our universe against the moldering sun of time. It will never truly be contained. Merely made to wait until its chains slip. Or are slipped for it.
Yeah, not a very original concept. Yeah, the Destroyer is basically just evil, that's it. That's all that's to the Destroyer. Okay. Let's see. 2 launchers. Gonna keep the TDR for now. Alright. Yeah, we should be good. So, the infamous drop down for the last time now.
Finally. Don't expect mercy, superfan. I'm not that kind of god.
This is it, killer. Show her that gods can bleed.
And we have to fight Tyrene, finally. Okay, that's it with the butcher. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna try this assault rifle
There, that's your opening.
for the
Give her
crit
hell.
phase. Yeah, that does a lot of damage.
Retreat!
The lava's rising. Get to higher ground. Ouch. Man, the kill skill duration is really nice.
Her back! You can climb her back! There, that's your opening. Give her hell!
Let's actually chuck some SMGs at her.
Go get him, Zoomer!
Don't run away. Of course. Yeah, she has some annoying phases.
Did you see that?
Wow. And I don't think you can actually damage her while she's down there. Really annoying. Go away.
Take a look at me, little friend.
Don't kick me off the map, please.
Better leave before you get hurt.
She's down. Climb on her back. There, that's your opening. Give her hell.
And there we go. And she tried to launch me off the map, but I bounced off of something. Okay, and that was Tyreen. So let's see. A bitch. I actually haven't gotten one before. Cool. That was my first legendary in Borderlands 2. Level 11 bitch. In a locker. Okay, that's neat. Gonna be using that. A quasar. Okay, but looks like she didn't drop anything else of interest. Yeah, and that's a weird key. Okay, let's pick that up.
Did it, killer? She's gone. Whoa, would you look at that?
So this vault has its own key, I suppose. Vault of the Destroyer. Oh, legendary. Nope, a skin. Okay, very meh loot except for this bitch.
not gonna come back, is she?
Well, she died and turned to ash, so I'm gonna give it a hard maybe.
You got your powers back. Feels good, right?
I spent so long without them, I'd almost gotten used to it. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel good. It's over. Not entirely. Great Vault is still opening. Elpis is tearing Pandora apart.
How do we stop it?
Very simple. We can't. Not unless you know a way to remove the moon from the sky. Run towards the fire. Sanctuary's yours, Ava. Be ready. What does Lilith think she's doing?
Closing the Great Vault. She's saving Pandora.
That could kill her!
She knows. She's the Firehawk.
She's gone.
Not entirely. She's lighting the way.
No, no, go away. Cringe. Okay.
Sanctuary. See if there's anything she left us.
I assume you mean anything valuable to pilfer, but yes, let us investigate.
And yeah. That's the end of Borderlands 3. I have a lot to say about this. So, quick cut. Okay, so I've written down some notes, and I'm gonna be honest with you and get straight to the point. This ending was garbage. It was absolute trash, in my opinion. And there's a lot of things wrong with it, and with the story in general. So first off, the obvious, what the hell did Lilith actually do? She just flew towards the moon, exploded, and now the moon has a bird painted on it. Hooray, everyone is safe again. It's not explained at all, it makes no sense, I don't know. And apparently Lilith can just fly into outside of the atmosphere. It's not said how close Elpis is to Pandora, but I'm assuming that since it's still not tearing the planet apart, it's still relatively far away. But yeah, apparently Lilith can just fly there. Then Tyreen as the final boss was really, really lame in my opinion. The game kinda led up to the real Destroyer being one hell of a final boss fight. But instead Tyreen just fused with some random tentacles that came from who know where, and then she just died, and that's it. I don't know if the Destroyer is dead now. If that was the Destroyer, I highly doubt it, because that was not a planet-sized monster. So I assume the destroyer is still there, just beneath Pandora. And also the map location makes no sense. Let me actually show you this in-game. That's what I wanted to talk about earlier. So you have this gigantic scar on Pandora here, and you'd assume that would have something to do with the destroyer. It could be explained like the destroyer is trying to escape, and so Pandora cracks here, and that's where Pandora would open. But no, Destroyer's Rift is just located somewhere completely else. So that also doesn't really make sense. Then also the thing with Ava again. Lilith barely knows her, but she still decides that she should now take control over Sanctuary and presumably the Crimson Raiders as well. Or maybe that's the Vault Hunter's job now? I don't know. Then it's never explained why or how Elpis is the key to Pandora. What was even supposed to happen when it opens Pandora? Is it supposed to tear it apart by colliding with it or what? We can assume that the Calypsos know about Elpis being the key to Pandora because Typhon told them about it, but that's also never talked about in the game. And of course, also why would the Iridians make a key to Pandora in the first place if the Destroyer is supposed to stay imprisoned forever? Then I also don't know what the purpose of the hundreds of thousands of other vaults spread across the galaxy is, because only very, very few of them are actually connected to the Destroyer. And those 4 vaults that we visited don't even make sense either. The ones that are connected to the machine. Because why would the Iridians want the keys to imprison the Destroyer be difficult to get? And talking about the machine, what was the purpose of that anyway, if we can just keep Pandora from opening by making a siren fly towards it and painting a pretty painting? I mean, couldn't we just take the Pandora Vault key, put it back into the machine and close Pandora that way? But I guess not. Then Elpis... First it gets face locked, which made no sense, and then it gets... Yeah, I don't really know what state the moon is in right now. I assume everyone on Elpis just died. And then lastly, one thing that was simply never mentioned again in any Borderlands game outside of Borderlands 2 DLCs were Seraph crystals. I think everyone just forgot about those. The Seraph vendor in Hammerlock's DLC, I think, says that Iridium wasn't the only gift the Vault gave us. So apparently Seraph crystals are connected to the Vaults. But yeah, just completely irrelevant, I suppose. Now there are still gonna be DLCs, and I really, really hope they can fill in some of the gaps and make a little bit more sense of some things. And maybe also bring back Seraph crystals, though I highly doubt that. But yeah, rant is over now. That's the end of Borderlands 3 right there. I'm not happy with it, as you can tell, but I mean, the story isn't the main concern with Borderlands games. But I still, I just wanted to talk about that because it just felt so unsatisfying. And my birds are awake now.
We are in Lilith's quarters, Vault Hunter. Please bring me the vault key retrieved from Tyreen.
Alright, let's actually finish the story now.
You followed my instructions exactly and saved Pandora. All right, Ava wants to talk to
guess I was hoping Lilith would be here waiting for us, but she's just gone. Maya, she used to tell me stories about Lilith when the two of them were fighting side by side. I miss them both.
Okay, there's also this in here. And that does that. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I guess Lilith or something, whatever. Yeah, I didn't mention this. Lilith is probably not even dead. She's probably gonna come back, because the credits show a drawing of Tannis searching for Lilith and questioning where she is now. So yeah, she didn't really sacrifice herself.
Am I waiting for something? I forget. Lilith had her own secrets back here. This chest is of Iridian design, but I have no idea where she might have gotten it. There's no external mechanism on it. Please shoot it open. Oh, so I can. Peculiar. Must have intended for me to find this, but that would mean... Nonetheless, there's another matter for us to discuss, Vault Hunter.
Yeah, and this chest always contains legendaries. At least 99.99% of the time. I saw a screenshot of a white item being in here. I don't know what that's about. Okay, but we got 4 legendary pistols, an infinity. Ooh, the Bangarang. So yeah, that is back too. It's pretty much the same as the Shooterang in TPS, I think. Okay, Breeder. I'm not sure if I had this before. We'll try that out. And the AAA. That's a pretty cool pistol. And very strong.
Using my enormous intellect, I have sussed out the purpose of the artifact you discovered inside the vault. It is an advanced Guardian mind core. I've created a neural adapter that will link it up with the ship's fast travel system. Please do so now.
Yeah.
Their own combat AI by training in simulations of alternate, more chaotic universes. At least I believe they were simulations. It's unclear, but don't be too concerned. Any paradoxes or reality leaks should either resolve themselves, or we will all be obliterated before we can feel too much pain.
Yeah, now we unlock Mayhem mode. And I'm not gonna talk about it again. I made a video about it and why I dislike it.
Sounds fun, doesn't it? I call it Mayhem mode. I've integrated it
No,
into our
it doesn't
onboard
sound
fast
fun,
travel map,
Tannis.
so you can use it whenever you feel the call of mayhem. Enjoy.
I mean, it could occasionally be fun if you want to do a run like that, but not all the time. Okay, and we leveled up, so now we can actually equip all of that stuff. And the class mod I had. But first let's take a look at the pistols. So the Breeder. Huh, no, I didn't have this before. Okay, interesting. Guess I'll try that out, maybe. Though I'm probably just gonna use the AAA. Okay, let's put that there. And let's look at this class mod. Bonus shock damage to enemies that aren't targeting him. That seems interesting. Yeah, I like that. And this is just survivability. And this is gun damage per action skill. Okay. What does this do? Okay, DOTs when you freeze an enemy. Not really planning on making a DOT build on Zane right now. I don't know, I think this is still gonna be more helpful. But we also got more augments for the clone now. Okay, so this is very similar to a skill Jack had in TPS. And this health damage, this seems really good. I kind of want to use that over the shield, because that's a lot of damage reduction. But also, I don't know how quickly my clone will die then. We'll have to try it out. Oh, and yeah, this is the AAA. It shoots an A. Yeah. So, I don't think I've actually mentioned what the goal of this playthrough is going to be. It's simply to reach level 50. I'm not gonna go into TVHM. We're just gonna do side quests and stuff. And I'll leave the game on Mayhem 1, because that means the game scales to my level. But I don't think I'm gonna be going higher than that, because, as I said, Mayhem is just kinda annoying. And we're not gonna do farming anyway. And yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna ever do a playthrough of TVHM. The first time I play through it, I'm probably gonna do it without recording, just because I wanna play Zane for myself a bit. And you know, if I want to do a TVHM playthrough, I can always reset it, so that's no problem. But yeah, I won't be going into TVHM until I got a finished build on Zane. Okay. Then now let's do some side quests. And there's one down there. What are you doing in here? Go away. Service spot.
Alright, now you can climb stairs, which makes you nominally better than me and only that way.
Sure, whatever. But seriously, stairs are vastly inferior to ramps.
Oh, that's exactly what I've been saying all along. You so get me. Time to help a xenogeologist. I've got another Claps List mission ready to go. This request came from a science guy named Miles Brown, who lives on Eden 6. I didn't really understand all the science words, but it sounds like he needs your help with rocks. Thrilling!
Okay, let's see. Let's do some of the older side quests first. Like this one. Also, the thing about Mayhem mode, a lot of people like to compare it to overpowered levels from Borderlands 2. And some people prefer Mayhem mode, some people prefer OP levels. I prefer OP levels, of course. Because they have a constant difficulty. But I can see why Mayhem mode, or at least I think Mayhem mode could be superior to OP levels. Am I going in the right way? Oh, I could have just spawned here. If it wasn't for the random modifiers, I think Mayhem mode would be better than OP levels. Because the only real issue I see with OP levels is that it divides the player base. If you have someone who likes to play at OP8, for example, and then someone who doesn't like playing at OP8, and they just play at OP0 or any other OP levels, and they want to play together, one player has to compensate. If the OP8 player joins the OP0 player, he's just gonna steamroll everything, and that's boring. And if the OP0 player joins the OP8 player, well, then he can pretty much... he won't be able to do anything. I'm just killing war kids to kill time, I guess. All the other issues with OP levels that people have, I do disagree with. For example, things like at OP8 only a handful of guns are viable, or only a couple of builds are viable. That's all nonsense. And if you watched my Borderlands 2 videos, you know that. And you don't need perfect parts or anything either on most guns. That's all been debunked before, so I won't go into too much detail. But yeah, I'm not saying that OP8 is absolutely perfectly balanced. It definitely has its issues. For example, I think one thing that should scale with OP levels is health. Okay, I might actually die here. This sucks. Nope. Nice. Yeah, I think health should scale with OP levels. Then DOTs are completely screwed over in OP levels. They're pretty much useless for you. Oh, hey. 12% of magazine ammo per second. That's interesting. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, DOTs are pretty much useless for the player. There are DOT builds at OP8 which can somewhat do mobbing, but that's it. Like, it's not a very viable build in general, and it's only, you can only do that on characters that can really min-max DOT damage, like Gage, Krieg or Maya. And then on the other hand, you have enemy DOTs, which are the direct opposite. They're way too powerful, and unless you're health stacking or spamming a Moxie weapon, it's pretty much guaranteed that you'll die when your shield is down and you have a DOT on. And so yeah, I think the overall difficulty of OP8, I keep saying OP8 because that's obviously what most people were used to, and I haven't really done much at OP10. And I honestly think OP8 is the way the game should be played, level 72 OP8, but that's a different topic. I think OP8 offers a really good difficulty, and I enjoy the game that way. But if Mayhem mode was similar to OP levels, okay, I actually want to talk here. If it was similar to OP levels in that it only increased the difficulty, didn't have all those random modifiers, then I would see why it's better, because there's no Mayhem free gear. It doesn't act as a level. It just makes enemies stronger, and if you for example play at Mayhem 0 and someone that usually plays at Mayhem 3 joins your game, they're still not gonna be stupidly overpowered, because they don't have better gear than you do. And so that's why I think Mayhem mode has the potential to be better than OP levels. Plus there are no crazy scaling issues. There are some scaling issues with Mayhem mode, but not as crazy as in Borderlands 2.
Pandora is a safer place now, thanks to you, Vault Hunter.
Your presence exalts the perfectness of the universe. All the forces back. I need a helmet.
Now you sure have a good shield. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Minus 20% damage with all guns. Yeah. Okay, but we have this. And this is gonna take care of your shields just fine.
Deadly.
And yeah, that side quest, by the way, was the one we picked up at the very beginning about Vaughn's underwear. Not really a big side quest, just go there, kill that dude, and that's it. But hey, a game has to have those kinds of quests as well, I think. So let's see, what else can we do? Oh yeah, the Slaughter Star, as well as the Bandit Slaughter and the Trials and all that stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I might do those and record them when I'm at level 50 and have a finished build, because I kinda wanna save them for that and not just go in it with random gear and stuff right now. So let's see. Let's just do this. Actually, this is also a quest that's here, that's right. Oh, and that was the one I saw earlier, where I was wondering why I went the wrong direction. Also, someone asked me in the comments if I'm gonna do all the crew challenges and stuff and make this a 100% playthrough. I'm gonna do all challenges that I find, but I'm not gonna just... I don't think I'm gonna seek out every challenge and do everything. I mean, I still might, if I just find them by chance, but I'm not gonna like Google where all the crew challenges are if I can't find one. But I think a lot of side quests will lead us around the maps a bit more. So we will definitely do some more. I know I missed one on Necrotafeo. 2 actually. A radio tower and a vehicle. In one of the areas where you fight Dark Maliwan. So I can definitely pick that up. Oh, and of course we have to do the... wow. Okay. The side quests from Grouse and Sparrow. I'm really looking forward to those.
Hey, that's the big suck. Grab it and get sucking.
Okay, could you please fuck off? No. Wow. Well, yeah. I guess you can already feel the increased difficulty.
This life brought to you by Hyperion.
But you know, that's mainly just these passives. That, of course, is also a factor and it's annoying. But whatever. At Mayhem World, it's... Mayhem 1, it's not that bad. Okay, honestly, let's just ignore them. Did they just despawn or what? I guess so.
Now, go harvest some succulent cacti fruit. Those bad boys taste so goddamn delicious my customers won't care what they're eating, which is how I prefer it. And don't you dare judge me. If serving people toenail clippings and dead skin is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Okay. We can just teleport here, I think. Also, I'm not sure how quickly I will level by doing side quests. Should I reach level 50 before finishing all side quests that are not part of the Slaughter Star or something like that? I think I'm still gonna do all other side quests. But it could also be the case that I reach level 50, that I finish all side quests first before I hit level 50.
Now about the big suck. Its secondary function is what we call in the biz splash damage. You know, like ground.
Oh, do I need to equip something? Yeah. I can't close my inventory. There we go. So wait. I'm supposed to do this, right?
I guess I could use those skags on my skag dogs. Seems wrong, but I might as well try it. Grab the skag.
Okay, I guess I can't shoot that one, it has to be this one. This reminds me of a Borderlands 1 quest. Wasn't there something like this in Borderlands 1? There was something like this in the Scarlet DLC in Borderlands 2, I'm pretty sure. But I don't remember if it was cacti fruit.
I'm tough enough for that! Roundabout town!
Okay, where is that? Just over... Oh, I don't think I can reach that from there. Then never mind. Hey, a chubby skag. I don't think these actually drop stuff. They're just chubby. And tanky. Wow, what? Where the hell did you come from? Skagzilla. What? Awesome. Oh hey, cool. Thanks, Sentinel. Actually, never mind, they do drop stuff. Cool. Okay. Do I even need this anymore? I don't think I do. The wagon wheel. So this is... I'm not quite sure what this one does, actually. I think it just ricochets a bunch of projectiles. At least that's what it looks like.
I'm the fake! I'm the fake!
Oh, hi.
That's 12 chefs I killed. One more, and I've got a baker's dozen.
You got a death wish?
Grab their meat. But the skag dogs, still seem weird.
Okay, the ammo regen on this is not bad.
You couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo.